It is the 11th of September, folks, and it's great to have your company on this Thursday morning. It's just gone 7 o'clock in Sydney. But we begin with breaking news from the US this hour, and Donald Trump has just confirmed that conservative activist Charlie Kirk has died after being shot in Utah. Charlie Kirk is a strong supporter of the MAGA movement and very popular. He was speaking at a large gathering at Utah Valley University before a single shot was fired. The 31-year-old was rushed to hospital where for a while he was in a critical condition until that confirmation came. Now, according to CNN, the shooter was roughly 200 yards away. That's about 180 metres and is still at large, despite someone being picked up but then was let go by police. As I mentioned, President Trump has confirmed Charlie Kirk's death on social media, writing a moment ago, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you," the president said.
Events that he was supposed to do on his American comeback tour at college campuses. In mid-sentence, while ironically discussing transgender mass shooters, he was shot at an event where everybody was encouraged, like-minded or not, to freely express their political opinions. Like, how many times have we been told, though, that MAGA is the problem? I'm getting honestly sick of it. Just this week on CNN, though, Van Jones called out Charlie Kirk personally.
For someone like Charlie Kirk, he should be ashamed of himself. No one mentioned the word race, white, black, or anything except him.
This is Nnamdi. Welcome to Comfy TV. I am here with a heavy heart concerning the recent happening in the United States, concerning the death of this icon called Charlie Kirk. Personally, I've been following Charlie Kirk way back since I think 2017, 18 or thereabout, but it has been a couple of years that I've been following him up. And this guy, one thing I know about him is that he's a fearless person that goes all around the campuses talking to young people like himself, because he was literally a young man at 31. Can only imagine when he started this journey, when he started his company, Turning Point USA, which he built from the ground up. You only find this kind of very few of this kind of people around, and he has a sound mind. He talks logically and he debates logically. He's fearless and he can talk with you, debate with you based on point without actually using violence or to use words or kind of curse somebody because he disagrees with you. It's very unfortunate that I heard what happened, that he was shot when he was holding this rally in a campus in Utah. I believe that would be his hometown or something, but I'm not too sure. But whatever it is, the truth is that he was killed in cold blood simply because somebody disagrees with him. Somebody disagreed with his. Let me make sure that my destiny is also that at the end of the day, I've recorded this several times. So this is very saddening, seriously, and I am not even an American, and I will keep on saying it from the side fence, and I'm looking into what is happening in the United States, and it's very, very appalling and very, very disheartening that people can go to this length. These recent days, I don't know really what is happening, because it is the death or the killing of a young person. Look at what happened just a few days ago or last month. A lady, a young girl, just about the same age or even younger, I think she was 23 too, a Ukrainian, that was stabbed in a train by some demented person. And funny enough, the media didn't talk so much about it because it doesn't fit their narrative. But this video is not all about that one. I'm going to make a separate video concerning that one. But my main point here is that, as you have heard how this guy was killed, Right. And this is the same way they wanted to eliminate Donald Trump. There was two attempted assassination against his life, but God kept him. And people like O'Donnell or Rosie O'Donnell that is now not even in the United States anymore, that is living in Ireland. There was this clip that I watched where she was saying that even the attempted assassination was not even real, that it was faked, this and that. She was trying to make the argument that it was fake, that Donald Trump was never attempted, the assassination on his life was never true. So now I don't know what it is. What is it with these far left people, the so-called far left people and liberals, and what do you call it? The mainstream media like MSNBC and CNN and the rest, ABC, they are also there, supporting them and stoking this fear, stoking this, kind of using this rhetorics that is going to make some kind of somebody that is prone to violence to become violent. And now they will still turn around and pretend as though they are not the ones responsible. They will still point finger at the other side and say that democracy is in danger, that democracy is about to die, that the other side is trying to kill. Which the other side, you know whom I mean by the other side, that the other side, which is the Republicans, whom they are referring to, Republicans and the conservatives, that they are the ones that are the danger to democracy, whereas in the real sense, they are the danger to democracy. What they do is what they point others. They point to others and say, "See." It's just like what Letitia James and the rest are doing right now. They have been what she convicted Donald Trump on is the same thing that she was doing. Only that this time around, I think that her own conviction that is coming is more. It has more ground. It has more basis for her to be convicted. I hope that she's going to be convicted in that. That she's going to have some kind of, a punishment for what she did. But it's not for me. It's allegedly that she did that. She filed false statement concerning the house that she owns in New York. So, but this video is not all about that. We're just citing that as an example of what they do. So when they accuse you of something, look very closely. You'll find out that that's exactly what they are doing. When they say that democracy is in danger, that the Republicans and conservatives are endangering their democracy, the democracy of the United States, they are the one really doing that. So this is crazy and very, very unacceptable. And I wish that the American government and the Republicans will rise up and stop being on the defense, but start being on the offense. I'm not saying that they should be violent, but they should rise and take back their country. Take back your country from these lunatics that's so-called far left. Because when what they are trying to do is to silence you to keep quiet, but don't keep quiet, even talk more. And I pray and I hope that the death of Charlie Kirk is not going to be in vain, that more furious and more stronger force than him will arise after his death, that the left will regret ever taking him out. I pray that they will rise and fight vehemently back to take back their country. Once again, I'm not saying by violence or killing any person that you disagree with, but arise, do something by the law, speak out. The legislatures that will support that, try to implement it, stand up, talk to people, create awareness, just like Charlie Kirk was doing when he was traveling all over the country and all over the world, trying to bring some common sense to people that appear to not have one. Sometimes we think that common sense is common, but in the actual sense, common sense is not common. So this is what I'm talking about. It's very, very sad that a young man like that, only 31, he was born in 1993, and he has a family, a boy and a girl. I saw the beautiful children and the wife. Unfortunately, the wife has been left to be a widow and the children without a father. Can you imagine that? Apart from his political beliefs and movement and all that, he's also a father, a loving father that's going to be missed by his family. by his parents, I believe also, that might be alive, and I'm not sure. But he's going to be missed by loved ones, and of course, by wide and far. Even me from African side, I'm going to miss him. I was very, very sad when I saw that video. I was speechless, and because when I saw it the first time, it was that he was shot, and I was praying and hoping that he was going to survive it. But when they said that he was shot, the shot was through the neck. You can hardly survive something like that because the blood passes through the neck, and the blood that will be gushing out will be so much that it might kill him even before they get him to the hospital and stabilize him. But unfortunately, it happened that he died from this shot. I hope that this demented human being is caught and being punished to the highest level. And the Democrats, I hope they will get back their senses and begin to do the right thing and stop calling people fascist, racist. Every little thing they say that is driving me crazy. They have even so much reduced that word racist to nothing. Because each time they say racist, I say here they go again. I don't see anything. Even when they now have a legitimate argument of racism in it, I always doubt it. And so most people will also doubt it because they are fed and tired of hearing them every time saying racist in everything, racism in everything. That is crazy. I'm a black man. Okay? So everything you do, you call it. When you don't have any good argument, the next thing you will do is say racism. Or that is because of racist, because he's black, or because he's colored person, and that. It's crazy what these black people are doing. And I believe, and I think it is high time that the right rose up and began to do what they should be doing in the first place in order to prevent this kind of thing happening anymore. All right. So people have the right, whether you are left or right or whatever, you have the right to say your opinion without being afraid of being shot or being assassinated. All right. So, but let me know, because if I should be left alone, I will continue talking till I will talk you to sleep. But I will stop here. But before you go, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, like and share, and click the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you'll be one of those to see. And if you have any comment, agree or to disagree with what I have said, in my own opinion, please do not forget to put it in the comment section below. See you in my next video. Bye bye. God bless you.